let me show you in a little bit detail about my coupled aquaponic system. You need a bead filter, you need a water pump, basket filter, air pump, the plants and the fish. Okay, the basket filter catches the big solids. The bead filter is where the digestion of the fish of the water to convert ammonia, nitrite, nitrate, and digest the other minerals. And then you see, as for the water flow, you'll see that the water going to the water pump comes from both the sump tank and from the fish. And the water, so it goes water from both, go through the basket filter first, water pump, go to the bead filter, and then the water out of the bead filter also splits. A little bit go back to the fish tank and a little bit goes to the media bed. And of course this type of media bed where I'm growing the plant is a siphon type flood and drain system. Okay, so you need that. You can't have the water in a single loop going, you will never be able to control the siphon. So by adjusting how much water is going out from the fish tank and adjusting how much water is going into the media bed, that's how you can control the gallon per minute flowing everywhere. You notice that this is open completely from the water pump to the media. This is open completely. They're coming from the sump tank into the water pump. But this one from the fish tank and this one into the media bed, they're not open completely. And by adjusting them, you control the flow. If I open this one more water will go out from here and will get into the sump tank and it will overflow. If I open this one more, so I increase the flow of water going into the media bed, then it will ruin the siphon, because the siphon works only at a certain range of water flow. Too little, it will never kick in. Too fast, it will never stop. So you need to find that sweet spot. Okay, so if you stay long enough, you'll see it draining. Like right now it's draining, and then eventually it will stop. And so this is the drain cycle. It will eventually stop, and the will become the fill cycle. And then when we measured it, it will take about 3 to 4 minutes to fill, or maybe 5 minutes to fill, and 2 to 3 minutes to drain. Okay, so let me show you the importance of the basket filter. We can shut off the water pump and turn off the water here, turn off all the water coming into the basket filter, and then when we remove it, we clean it, and here's the basket filter. This is a good time to see if there's any problems. Like sometimes you see fish bones inside. That tells you, there's a fish died and they ate it, and looks like it's caught some algae. Otherwise, it does not have a lot of big problems with. So we rinse it, and then we put it back. Okay, boy, this is getting soft. Anyway, this is the importance of the basket filter. Catches any big solids. And it's important to open the water exactly to the same mark. That's why I marked it with a line, with a Sharpie, so that you know where it's supposed to be in. And when you plug it back in and turn on all the valves back to the original place, like there's another Sharpie line here, when you open it, it's kicking in. Okay, let me open it a little bit more. Open it to let more water in. Because I like that basket filter to be full completely. And now you know it's working. That is the importance of the basket filter. Like once in a while, clean it, and I like to put a piece of foam just to close the light so it doesn't form any algae. Okay? Water pump running all the time. Air pump running all the time. That's why in aquaponic, electricity is important, and having a backup generator is important, because if we have a power outage, the plant can live for a day or two without water or without drainage, but the fish in the hot temperature can die overnight. So you need air pump running 24 hours a day.